Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will be the first up today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime and during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught quickly. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. We'll try to run it with the option. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense going with the hurry up.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The completion makes it second down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Clemson Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent...
The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Using that challenge, a smart move. As the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. 1st and long now after the penalty. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in a screen play. Set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. With a move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw. It's going to cost you.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. Running through the tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 4. Quarterback drops back. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the power... is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Tough position here. Second and long from the 14.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and he dropped it. Do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. On the return, it's Brown. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. The offensive coordinator, he's got to love this starting field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Big. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
42, North Carolina, 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dump ball caught by the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff on a counter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a bullet over the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long to the 23. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The runner has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And he's tackled at the 41. 2nd down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
North Carolina, 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
North Carolina, 24.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial.
Just here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Oh, it's incomplete and a little dump-off pass. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Running play called on third and short. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
North Carolina, 31.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kick kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Green. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Throws it to the right, and he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled after the catch. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, really entertaining one. It was a fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Where they